Hello everybody, my name is L.H.Penguin, and today I am back in the world of Space Engineers, where I have been building a new class of sort of interplanetary frigate thing. So I've decided to operate in both space and on planets. So I've already tested it in space, in fact I built it in space, and I've spawned it in. It crashed the first time. Yeah, because I didn't have quite enough thrust in any directions, so I added some, and it works. It's now a complete ship. So it's probably about one half of it is just large cargo containers designed purely to carry stuff. Unfortunately it's extremely lightly defended. First of all, it's only got about one layer of armour on most of its areas, and it's about the same on the top and on the bottom. It's got a couple of defences, a couple of missiles, a couple of Gatlings, but to be honest, they're not going to do much against, well, anything really. So they could take out probably meteors or something like that, so that you don't get destroyed. It's also got these missiles on the front, 5 of them, which means it's got a little bit of firepower, but not a lot. It's not going to be taking on a military fleet, let's just put it that way. So I'll have a look at the back in a minute, and the other thing I've done with this design is made it more exposed. I've wanted to do this before. I mean, I've seen it done a lot and I know it looks really good, it always does, but I haven't had the ability to, because I've been making military fighters and stuff like that. In those, you don't really want anything exposed that your enemy can target and take you out within one hit. However, this is not a military ship. It could be. You could use it to supply military causes, but hey, that's not what it's for. What have I just done? Where am I? Oh, okay. I pressed the wrong button, that's why. I pressed F7 instead of F6. So that messed up the camera. Anyway, this is the view from the back. It's pretty cool, but that's not what we're looking at. We are looking at the ship itself. And this is the main that's not meant to be like that. I'm going to fix that. I can't sit here and not... That's just broken. There we go. Better. Anyway, so this is the ship. It's really simple, and this is the main hangar. This is literally the main hangar. I haven't left a lot of space for, you know, vehicles. I didn't really see the point. I never really want to put much in here, to be honest. It's probably a troop transport or something like that to bring in your men. Even so, there's going to be what, 6? Yeah, probably about 12 of you in total. That's both sort of shifts as well. So going in here, this is the recreation zone, as the sign says. So in here you've got a small place where you can cook some food, literally a table, briefing thing. You can use this to play games on, I suppose. Oh, that would be awesome. Like a 3D... I've had a brilliant idea now. A holographic 3D game. I'm sorry, but that's just amazing. Anyway, so a small place to eat, and I've realised I haven't put any lights on this. That's going to be a problem. So anyway, yeah, it's got a pool table. It's got some sofas where you can, you know, lounge about. I haven't really put much time into this room, to be honest. It's just a rough room to fill space in a way. It's something that the people will need. I'll go up there in a bit. I'll go up there later. But first, let's do the middle floor, which it's only got what, 4 decks? It's quite small. So this is just conveyors going through the entire ship. And I kind of wanted to make a small feature of these. It hasn't worked perfectly, but I kind of like it actually. You can walk across here perfectly fine. So let's go into this room first. This is a security room, where you literally have a couple of consoles for the security chief or whatever. Although, to be honest, on a ship this size, that's probably just going to be your captain or something. Second officer, maybe. And a small cell. Although, to be honest, again, you're not going to use this. You really aren't. With a toilet as well. You've got to have a toilet. You know, all the important things. So anyway, yeah, you're not going to use this, to be honest, on this kind of ship. It's designed really for use on a... You know, you use this type of thing on possibly a military ship where you might have mutinies, you might have a problem, but not on this ship. You don't have any problems on this ship. You just don't end up with it. So I don't really know why I bothered including it. I just did because I thought it was a good idea. But that doesn't matter. So over here as well, you've got the med bay. This is something you will use because people will get ill. You don't have to do checkups on people. But it's small. Again, it's very small. You've got a medical sort of thing here for actual, and this would also be useful in the real game as well. But this just makes it look good. I think I like it. Small console, and one of these, obviously an air vent. I'm not entirely sure why I bothered with that. Anyway, down to the next floor. This one's even simpler. You've got this. You've got your crew quarters basically. Cryopods with small cargo containers for each people. You have one between two normally. So you could fit 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can fit a total of 10 crewmen, each having their own pod. And that's more than enough. So anyway, you go down here into, if I can open the door, there we go. This is the engineering room. And again, really simple. You've got one absolutely huge reactor, and I tried to keep it as compact as possible. You need to go up here, and a proper ladder. There we go. You've got proper ladders. It's a very heavily modded ship as well. Actually, it's not too bad, but there is quite a lot of mods in it. I do like mods. And obviously, you've got this sort of stuff. You've got more air vents. Which I don't know why they're orange. That's worrying me. But they're orange. It doesn't matter. You've got gravity generators. You've got timer blocks if you ever wanted to use them. Programmable blocks, just because they kind of look cool. But they're also here for a practical purpose as well, for when you do play Space Engineers properly. Anyway, so normally you'd use a ladder to go down, but no. So let's keep going. Let's go up here, and let's go all the way up. We're going to go all the way back up to the very top of this ship, which isn't this way. I've got lost in my own ship. I built this thing. And you go all the way up. So this is obviously the main bridge. Once again, it's not very tactically placed. It's not a military ship. You can see out. You haven't got a great view, but you know, you can use cameras or whatever on the outside to see around. And that's literally it. That is the ship as a whole, and most of it, again, that half front section, you're not going to go in because it's all large cargo containers. Just to prove it works as well, because, you know, it all works, it all flies, and it does have the capability to go up and out of the atmosphere if you really wanted it to. We're not going to do that though, because it's a very, very long process. Oh no. Wait, no, I'm fine. I thought I was going to suddenly start going down and crashing then, which I am. So anyway, that is it. It's a non-military ship. It is a frigate, and I like it. I am proud to add the Nova class frigate. Why does it say that? Nova class frigate. Oh well. To my sort of fleet, as it were, which currently consists entirely, since I disowned the original Nova class cruiser and my first epic failure of a ship, it's a very small fleet, and it only consists really of small ships. So I need to build that fleet up, and the only other ship in that fleet is the Queen Bee, which I will show you in another video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Clicking all the links, all of the links and the likes and the stuff. Goodbye.